You girls need to feel sorry for this tea because Diddy's trial changed the course of events. 50 Cent has come out and accused Kid Cudi Cassie, her mother, and her lover of plotting Diddy's downfall behind closed doors. Yes, after Cudi testified and revealed secrets in court, 50 claims that the entire team planned to have Diddy imprisoned, not just for the sake of justice. He also thinks Cassie wants to seize Diddy's properties and that Kid Cudi wants a piece of the action. Come on, let's fast forward. Diddy is presently dealing with some severe RICO allegations. To be precise, 5 criminal offenses. This courtroom has already been a soap opera, and we're talking about 2 cases involving trafficking, 2 involving the transportation of people for prostitution, and 1 involving racketeering. In addition to Cassie Ventura and her mother's testimonies, many were still waiting for the announcement that rapper Kid Cudi may also testify. Appearance in court. The hip-hop community views snitching as the unholy grail, as you are now aware. Is he going to keep it cute or spill the tea? Was the question that everyone had when Kid Cudi's name appeared. Sweetheart. In addition to testifying, informed the judge that Diddy and his thugs had broken into his home, destroyed his belongings, and left his dog in the bathtub, traumatizing it. This is according to court documents. Tacked his car with a Molotov cocktail and security cameras. To kid-size allegations that Diddy traumatized his dog. On Twitter, 50 Cent posted, "What the F did Diddy do to Kid Cudi dog over the female man?" Funny enough, the tweet went viral since everyone knows that 50 has been anticipating the day when Diddy will actually be held accountable. Then a few hours 50 began telling people that he believes something strange is going on, according to insiders. 50 Cent believes there is a whole setup going on, and the main players were Cassie, her mother, her husband, and their child. According to inside sources, Cudi, the litigation, the media circus, and the trial, according to 50 Cent, were all part of a well-thought-out scheme to overthrow Diddy and take a piece of his company with him. And it doesn't stop at 50, folks. It is said that Cent is not even persuaded by the dog scenario. Diddy's legal charges don't even mention animal cruelty. So he's been telling folks that the narrative of the traumatized puppy might be a stretch. This Cassie included the vehicle bombing in her complaint. If the dog trauma actually occurred, why didn't she also disclose it? But this is where things get very intriguing. 50 claims the brains behind it is Cassie's husband. The reason behind all of this, he claims that this man has been quietly manipulating the matter while everyone else was ignoring it. If you believe Cassie, her mother, and Kid Cudi were innocent, have a seat because 50 says otherwise. For individuals who might not know, according to reports, Cassie's husband originally met Cassie while he was Diddy's personal trainer. When things between Diddy and Cassie became serious, Diddy's husband left her. He and Cassie additionally. It was often assumed prior to the trial that he was the reason she was able to leave Diddy. However, this belief was completely false, as the bombshell admissions made by Diddy's legal team during the 3rd day of the trial while they were cross-examining Cassie that she had still contacted Diddy to ask him to stop worrying. However, that's not the most outrageous thing that she disclosed when Cassie disclosed that her husband enjoyed seeing her have sex with Diddy, and that there was a time he texted her while she was doing it. It astonished everyone. And this is crazy, you guys. According to the source, 50 Cent alleges that Cassie's husband deceived her into bringing the case by taking advantage of her distaste for Diddy and moving on with young mommy. According to 50 Cent, Cassie and her spouse contributed to kid-sized distaste for Diddy. According to 50 Cent, Cassie Kid Cudi used the media to help extinguish some lights in his car after he stormed it and used a Molotov to firebomb it. Diddy was one instance. According to 50C, anyone who read Cassie's complaint from November 2023 might have assumed that Diddy and his group. After Kid Cudi's took the stage, he presented the image of the vehicle they said was destroyed, unlike how it was depicted as a terrorist attack. It turned out to be a model cocktail. Finally, according to 50 Cent, Cassie, her husband Kid Cudi, And her mother committed all of these acts because they intended to inherit Diddy's fortune. When Cassie's mother came with receipts of bribery, blackmail, and coercion, one of the RICO charges and testified against him, she nailed him. Based on how the trial is going, the receipts are stacked against Diddy, and it's a miss, so it will take something insane for him to win this case. Although we make it that we oppose all forms of violence, I believe that I somewhat agree with 50 Cent's assertion that Cassie Kid Cudi and others are not entirely excused by his devastation on social media and how the case is portrayed by the media. One instance occurred when the finding of nearly 1,000 bottles was reported, attempting to sway the media to their cause. All those who followed the case, however, recognized that they shouldn't have made it public unless they intended to ruin his public image. Fans were commenting after 50 Cent revealed Cassie and Kid Cudi weren't innocent. And they commented, "The hardest part about that Diddy case is that Cassie's husband is sitting there listening to all that is living through her." Going over the story again, can only picture the amount of tension that must be going through their home when the women realize Cassie isn't innocent. In fact, she put things up and loved the lifestyle. Maybe it was she who was the mastermind who escaped. Stop pitying her for dating Diddy. In any case, this woman even started them, and Cassie voluntarily participated in every freak show. She is not a helpless victim. It's the only offense Diddy has committed of his touching that woman in the year 2016. Guys, do you think 50 Cent is correct about this, or do you think his sources were incorrect? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below and then watch this next video. Hey.